Just when you thought the Remy Ma, Papoose, and Easy the Block Captain drama had calmed down, the pot has been stirred again, and this time it's boiling over. Word on the street is that Easy the Block Captain, the very man Remy allegedly left her longtime husband Papoose for, has now been caught cheating on her. Yes, you heard that right. After all the scandal, the sneakiness, and the side eyes from fans, it turns out the love story that started with betrayal might be ending in betrayal too. Now let's backtrack because we gotta unpack this whole messy timeline. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose were what many fans called the epitome of black love. Their story felt like something out of a hip-hop fairy tale. When Remy went to prison back in 2007 for a shooting incident, most people expected Papoose to move on with his life, but instead, he stayed solid. He visited her regularly, held her down emotionally and financially, and even married her while she was incarcerated. That loyalty earned him respect in and out of the rap game. When Remy was released in 2014, the couple made their public return to the spotlight. They appeared on Love and Hip Hop New York, renewed their vows in a lavish ceremony, and had a daughter in 2018 through IVF. Fans were obsessed. Their love seemed unbreakable. But behind the scenes, things weren't quite so perfect. By mid-2023, things started looking off. On Father's Day, fans noticed that Remy Ma didn't post anything to celebrate Papoose. No photo, no tribute, no acknowledgement at all. For a couple that used to publicly gush over one another, her silence was loud. Then Papoose posted a photo with his daughter, without Remy or her son anywhere in sight, and simply captioned it, "Family is everything." That had people talking. And the whispers turned to screams when rumors surfaced that Remy Ma was having an affair. The alleged side piece? None other than battle rap star Easy the Block Captain. A rising name in the underground scene, Easy had been working closely with Remy, especially since she co-founded the Chrome 23 Battle League. At first, the idea of Remy being involved with someone she professionally mentored sounded like fan fiction. But then things started adding up. Multiple insiders began claiming that Papoose had confronted Easy backstage at a battle event and physically assaulted him. Some even said he knocked him out cold. Easy tried to deny the fight ever happened, claiming it was just battle rap gossip. But Papoose's silence on the matter was deafening. And when normally calm, collected Papoose refuses to speak. That's when you know something serious went down. Later, it was during a battle rap event that all pretenses were dropped. Rapper Geechee Gotti aired out the whole situation during a live performance, calling out Easy and Remy directly and accusing Remy of cheating on Papoose. The camera panned to Remy, who didn't even look shocked. In fact, she smirked. That little smirk told everyone everything they needed to know. At another battle, Easy turned to Remy mid-verse and asked her, "Remy, don't you love me?" And she straight up nodded on camera. That moment went viral. No more rumors. This was real. But just when fans were still processing all that drama, another twist entered the chat, Clarissa Shields. Yes, Papoose, ever the quiet storm, had apparently moved on. And not just with any woman, but with Clarissa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion, two-time Olympic gold medalist, and self-proclaimed GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. Clarissa had been following the drama quietly, but when she stepped into the picture, things got even messier. Turns out, Remy and Clarissa had interacted in the past. They weren't close friends, but they were definitely aware of one another. So when Remy saw Clarissa posting pictures with Papoose and getting cozy, she did not take it well. Suddenly, Remy was throwing shade on Instagram, posting screenshots of old texts and trying to make Clarissa look thirsty. She even claimed that Papoose was still living in her house when he started talking to Clarissa, alleging that he fell asleep on the phone with her under my roof. The whole vibe was giving hurt and bitter. But Clarissa didn't back down. She clapped back hard on social media, calling Remy childish and telling her to grow up. She made it clear she didn't appreciate her number being leaked and that she wasn't here for Remy's mess. In one particularly bold move, Clarissa challenged Remy to a boxing match. Yes, a real one. She said she'd fight Remy for $1, just to shut her up. That's how unbothered and confident she was. Fans were shook. Twitter exploded. Some people joked that Clarissa would knock Remy out in 10 seconds. Others were just here for the entertainment, saying, "Put it on pay-per-view, we'll watch." Now, while that back and forth was entertaining in its own way, it didn't compare to what came next. Because karma came knocking, and she wasn't subtle. Allegedly, Easy the Block captain, the man who Remy risked it all for, was cheating on her. Sources claim he never stopped seeing his side chick and had been playing Remy the whole time. Apparently, the affair wasn't even hidden well. He was still texting other women, still moving suspiciously, and Remy finally saw the receipts. That realization sent Remy into a full spiral. She started posting cryptic messages online, being passive-aggressive in interviews and, according to insiders, refusing to sign divorce papers unless Papoose agrees to lie for her. Yep, you read that right. Pap reportedly said he asked Remy for a divorce and she agreed, but only if he'd publicly deny knocking out Easy during that infamous backstage fight. Papoose wasn't having it. He told people he wouldn't be manipulated. He stood on his truth, saying that what made him furious wasn't just that Easy slept with his wife, it was the betrayal. Easy had smiled in his face, shook his hand, and then went behind his back. That's what pushed Pap over the edge. And honestly, who can blame him? Now we're left with this strange and messy aftermath. Papoose seems to be at peace. He's spending time with his daughter, pouring into his music, and letting Clarissa Shields bring some joy back into his life. Clarissa's still undefeated, in and out of the ring, and unbothered by the noise. Easy? Well, he's looking funny in the light. Fans who once rooted for him are now calling him out for being shady and disrespectful. And Remy Ma? She's somewhere in between, hurt, embarrassed, angry, and trying to save face. This entire situation has been a wild roller coaster of loyalty, betrayal, pride, and pain. What started as a celebrated love story between two hip-hop icons has turned into one of the most talked-about scandals in recent memory. It's giving soap opera. It's giving Lifetime movie. It's giving should have kept it private. But most of all, it's giving karma. Because at the end of the day, no matter how powerful you are, no matter how many followers you have or how many bars you can spit, if you play with people's hearts, the truth always comes out. And when it does, it ain't always pretty. So what do y'all think? Is Remy getting a taste of her own medicine? Or did she just make a bad decision that spiraled out of control? Is Papoose finally getting his peace? Or is this just his way of clapping back after years of being the good guy? And as for Easy the Block captain, was he ever serious about Remy? Or was she just another stepping stone in his come-up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this is the kind of drama you need a group chat for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because I'm keeping you updated with all the tea, all the time.